I'm sure people in the audience wants to know, how do you prepare for AI agents kind of in your business? It's not just an IT problem. It's a boardroom strategy conversation. I think a McKinsey advisor calls this a business strategy moment, not just a tech one.
Yeah, and I guess, I mean, if people are looking for practical steps and roles, that they can, what do you do now? You're interested in agents, you've discovered them. How do you get them into your business? And probably the first thing you want to look at is maybe updating your software architecture. The agents need the access to tools and data, and those are two very critical things. Like, how are you structuring your data? Is it accessible? How are you handling the security and privacy behind that? Square all those basics away, and also put the tools or protocols in place to actually give these agents access to start working with, whatever it is that makes your business unique or what your business deals with. Also there's probably a lower barrier to entry on starting with more pilot friendly platforms. So some of your big names like Microsoft Teams, Slack, even Salesforce, they're starting to put, whether it's MCP servers or just really simple interfaces to start automating processes. So start with those and get a handle on that. And then I would say it's also about really sort of appointing, I think, what they're calling AI integrators. Can you put in place people that are responsible for embedding and managing these agent workflows? I think there was a recent posting by Cora, actually looking to hire this sort of dedicated role of AI integrator. So it's starting to sort of think about those new roles and what they can do in your organization.
Yeah, and this is kind of where the corporate UFC fight begins. You're going to see this kind of turf war between not just IT versus marketing anymore. It's going to be the AI augmented workforce versus the AI automated workforce. The integrators are going to, you appoint, basically will hold a lot of the power. They'll be deciding which jobs get supercharged by AI and which ones get replaced entirely. So this isn't really a technical role, it's a kingmaker role.
It's true. And I think that's where a lot of projections go as well. How will society and roles be sort of split? Where will the workforce go, or where will it disappear? And that's where they're saying, like, there'll be the sort of upper echelon that anyone that's controlling these will be in a position of definite power, I think, and to be cognizant of that, really. And this is something we'll look at in this podcast as well, how you can really empower your employees, to utilize this. So it doesn't necessarily mean replacement, it just means how do you drive efficiency more. And I think these sort of roles are going to have to be carefully filled to make sure that people still recognize the value of human contribution. Yeah, looking at other things, other points we looked at, addressing your software architecture, appointing AI integrators. Next point would really be looking at training your staff to work with AI. And that's sort of building on the point I just mentioned, is do they understand AI? What is their prompt fluency like? And how do they learn to really work alongside, promote this sort of human AI collaboration? These are almost things like, back in the day, you'd say, well, you're going to need to generate reports. You should probably, no matter what you do, have some basic Excel skills. Pretty much the same thing. These are tools. If you're not using them already, which you should be, if you're watching this and you're not using AI, please sign up with any of the platforms and get going with it, because otherwise it's going to be more and more difficult to join with the speed that it's going.
I'm curious, in video games, cheat codes let you skip months of grinding to unlock special abilities instantly. Have you ever wished for something similar for your software challenges? What if there's a way to instantly access 20 plus years of specialized expertise instead of developing it all internally? What if you could solve in weeks what might otherwise take months or years? Would you agree that most organizations face a steep learning curve when implementing new software solutions? At my company IIIMPACT, we serve as that cheat code for companies looking to transform complex software into intuitive experiences that users love and that drive real business results. Would it be valuable to explore, and how might this work for your specific situation? Visit impact.io for a free strategy session focused on your unique challenges.